Good morning. Hello. Why, hello. Good morning. And welcome to another stream of Metaphor. And this time, we're going to do bounty. And I know that because I'm standing right in front of the entrance to remind myself. Thank you, Passium. I appreciate that. Because I actually forgot what the fuck I was doing in this game. Like every other time that I forgot what the hell I'm doing.
Yep.
All right.
What now?
I believe they said the thingy is weak to ice and it does fire and poison. So I hope we're not weak to fire and poison. Also, not weak to fire and poison. And we have no ice, which is fine because I think the others have ice, right? Oh no, they're weak to fire. Maybe I should change them. Oh gosh, I didn't prepare for this. Alright. Maybe I'll just stick you back onto warrior. Just be OP and then just kill it. So I can be level 20 warrior. Oops. I didn't learn ice. That's right. Christ. Oh, good morning, Kiko. I'm having trouble already. Okay, no, we'll be fine. I didn't learn the skills I was supposed to learn. Crap.
All right.
Whatever. Whatever. I'll just have some kind of something or the other. Okay, we'll be fine. This will be easy sweep. Whatever, who cares? Who cares now? Who gives a shit? Slightly scuffs. Well, I am. We're all stuffed, okay, with knowledge that we are going to do very well, right, Kiko? It's more like I didn't prepare. I mean, we're gonna go after the bounty. It's weak against to ice, and we have one ice attack, which is fine. We're just gonna level up our mage. And everything is okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's good. We're good. We're fine. We're cool. We're awesome. I just don't know what to put on everyone. That's all.
All right.
Let's just get this. All right. Actually, for Hulkenberg, maybe I should just keep her on warrior duty. Or seeker duty, sorry. Or maybe I should make her a warrior. That'll be fun, right? No. Yes. Actually, she should become a knight until she's level 20. I don't care anymore. Let's go. we talked to them before, so it's fine. Can you believe the wasteland this wild has been so close? Oh gosh. Yeah, let's go bounty hunting. We'll be set soon. We'll be set soon.
However,
trust me, trust me.
This place. Let's go.
Dungeon time. Let's go. This time is like a freeform dungeon, right? Right? This time we can actually beat up the wolves that we had to run away from at the beginning. Monsters seem to be on the rise, even this close to the capital. Doesn't take long to feel you're really in the wild.
Yes.
And present times make the capital a popular travel destination. We cannot stand idly by. This bounty apparently leads to a pack of wild dogs. Sorry, leads a pack of wild dogs, but it's something called a mangilla. Oh, there it is.
Just a sec.
Wait, was that monster just now? Did it approach because it sensed us?
So apparently.
Looks like it checked up on us, then ran back.
Well then.
Let's just focus on the smaller curs. It can't ignore us forever.
Yes.
You aim to lure it out? As good a plan as any, let us be about it. Alright, how big is this place actually though? Some bounty requests require a number of enemies to be killed before you can fight the main target. Once you defeat the required enemies, the bounty will appear, and then get ready. Okay. It acts as if we've never been here.
We got this. No. Looks like they found us. I think that's all of them. They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
Yeah, we were scared of these worms before.
Hey, good one.
Now they suck.
Think they see
Screw
us.
you, worms. Oh.
They've noticed us.
Wow, look at that.
Damascus Shamashir. Ow!
Feel the power.
What now?
Can Stroll wear it now? Is it good? No. But it'll be good if we had two warriors.
Come on!
Nice! Gaining strength!
We cannot avoid the fight. How's that? Ready?
Oh, do we have to defeat all
continue to
3
grow.
packs of wolves? Or curs?
I imagine that would be of use. Impressive as ever. Exemplary. We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Come on!
Look at you! Yeah, nice work!
We found
Oh,
something.
good morning, Luna.
Amazing.
And good morning, Ikaru. The violence is the question, the answer is yes. Well, I mean,
Watch out! We've been spotted!
I'm gonna figure out whether or not the people what the heck is that old dude called? The church people?
Ugh, I think they see us!
Whether or not they deserve to be punished. That's the, oh fuck my life. Whether
Skill. All right. How's
that's
that?
the
That was
real
brilliant.
question here. Okay. Do we
Cannot
do
avoid
we
the fight. Come on.
punch
Stand
the church? Yes, no.
Look!
I'm sensing something huge, and it's headed right for us. Seems like messing with its pack has made it really angry. Buying pickets to a con? But then at the convention, you could talk about Marvel rivals with fellow congoers. It's got a spiky butt.
All right.
It finally appeared. It's in 2 hours. Ooh, don't you have to, you know, pack up and travel? Damn, it's huge. That's what she said. Between the worms and this guy, the people in town are essentially trapped. One certainly expects beasts in a desert, but for something like this to appear, you should go shower and stuff then. Luna, come on. You can... Oh, if only Marvel Rivals was portable. Bring your computer. No kidding. This isn't the type of fellow the city guard can handle. We've got to do something.
Stay present and focused.
Yeah, the confunk is real. Yeah. Watch yourself. This is no mere worm or wild dog. I always take vitamins when extra vitamins when going to a con. Just to keep myself healthy. Oh gosh. I wear a mask because it's gross. even if nobody is sick, it's gross. The answer is always yes. Fantasy settings. Well, maybe. I'm trying to think really hard whether or not I know a fantasy setting where the church is like. Even in fantasy settings where you like work for the church, it's not always good. Yeah, that's yeah, whatever. Brace yourselves. It's because they don't smell themselves, alright? That's the problem. Wait! It's oh shit! Cause it's a fire sword!
Warrior!
Stroll, you're useless! Alright, let me think.
What am you first? Let's stay calm. Me! Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
Observe the
That's your opening, Captain.
A mystic shield.
Helpful as ever. I can't afford no holding back! Hack and slash! I will fight with ice!
I stand ready. Oh, power of heroes! Is that all?
Come at me!
Tactic.
That was not what I expected.
Only a flesh wound.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
We'll be fine. Can I team
Let's
up
do this!
with Hulkenberg?
Strike true!
Although round slash is usually
I'll cut you
AoE.
down! It's okay.
No, that's not
We
one.
can freeze!
You hit their weakness.
Is that put?
That's
Take
your
this!
opening, Captain.
Oh, oops. I should have buffed myself. Oh well.
This is nothing.
We'll be okay.
Go for it!
Hulkenberg,
I'll show
your
you the
attack
essence of
power's
truth.
dropped.
Come forth, royal soul! Ice!
You hit their weakness.
I stand for
That's
all
your
that
opening,
we
Captain.
strive for!
Let me help!
Behold my power! Worthy foe after all!
Now, what's the play? I call upon royal power within!
Maybe we can crit.
Hack and slash!
Roll.
Fuck.
Gotta aim better than that.
Only a flesh wound.
Oh. Maybe we should heal. Oh shit.
Hulkenberg's
so
badly wounded.
easily.
Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
We can do this!
I'm obliged.
I owe you. By the sworn oath of
Not
knighthood.
bad.
Come,
Whoops.
comrades, lend me your
I'm
strength,
counting on you.
and thus I end it.
Easy, easy. That was too easy. But I suppose this was only rated like 2 diamonds. So
That'll do.
it should have been easy.
I'd expect no less.
This was probably supposed to be done before the cathedral, maybe. Kinda. Electric damage. Interesting.
However,
That this bounty had been left unaddressed. The military must be truly short-handed.
Even so.
True. And while I'm glad we can profit from it, this sort of thing really is their responsibility.
yes,
I could not agree more. At least the threat in this area has been neutralized. For now, anyway.
Right.
Absolutely. That's for now. Will, let's go report to the recruitment center.
What do you think?
Leave it to us. Now then, shall we return to the entrance? No!
Say,
I want to keep exploring a little. I want to get all the treasure. Okay, once we loot the place, I don't even know if we should level up because I think we're a little over. I think we're a slight over leveled right now. No, but we were struggling at bosses, okay? No, we're not over leveled.
what now?
Oh gosh, I do want to be. Oh, I can't unlock these now, can I? I can. Can I make everybody unlock the merchant?
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Exactly.
Of course.
More treasure. If I make everybody unlock the merchant, do the benefits stack? O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to disavow martial might and support society from within the shadow of coin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the merchant.
Really?
So, this is the power of the merchant's soul. The power to use money to achieve victory and reap the rewards. I'll put it to good use. It's yet another way to fight.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
You fight with a fucking abacus, bro. Let's inherit a skill just in case. What skill though? Just a slash? Sure. I don't think we're good at slashes though. Wait. What are our stats? Probably magic is good. We'll inherit a magic of something. Let's just keep using Blizzard. Why not? Why not? Alright, more treasure for me. I just really want to know if it stacks. Because once I get Lucky Find... once I get... I have to get... something. Oh, I already have it. Chance of winning a small sum of money each time an enemy is stunned or defeated in overworld combat. I need to know if that stacks. Oh gosh. Oh, also I should make. No, I really want rank 20 on warrior, so you can keep that. You know what? You can keep that too. Whatever. Just our MC. Do we whack them with an
They
abacus?
saw us. Come on.
We absolutely do.
Nice work.
Very impressive.
Oh gosh.
draw steel. We are spotted.
All right. Hey,
How's that?
Good one.
How are we looking? Just the center.
Come on!
All right, we did it!
That
Ooh,
was
cat! Hi, cat. Let's just say, because we defeated the thingy. Then, I believe once we exit this place, it'll be cutscenes. It'll be story.
On your toes, everyone!
It'll be all about the
Nice find.
church.
Looks like it could be useful.
Had an announcement,
Exemplary.
and they're like, it's super important.
Yeah, nice work! Amazing! Great moves back there.
If you didn't look closely, this kind of looks like a chainsaw,
Yes.
but no. It is in fact an abacus.
Alright, how's that?
Right, we did it!
The true power of
think
this
that's all of
land.
them.
What money. Can we go to the next place where we started?
Come on!
Exemplary.
This is it. That's the whole map. We basically killed everyone.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Cat?
There they go!
Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, let's just continue then. Even gives up. No level grinding. Not at the beginning. Not right now. I don't feel like it. Is that the exit? Time for the wonderful church announcement of I am predicting that they're just gonna take credit for our defeating of the human, and then they're gonna say they're gonna say Louis sucks. And we defeated the humans. Like, Louis can defeat humans, but so can we. Look, we just did it. And you should support us because the church is great, is what they're gonna say. Okay? That's my prediction right there. That's their grand announcement. And then in the future, they're gonna make a weapon of mass destruction. And it's gonna be a Gundam. Are we ready?
Hey,
It's going to be night soon. It's so quickly. Should we call it a day and head back? Oh, good morning, Sishe. Are you ready to head back? Yeah.
okay then.
There's nothing else to do, I don't think. Are you sure? Just don't ask me twice. It makes me nervous when you ask me again.
Right?
Got it. Let's return to the city and rest up. We barely did anything. Back at the Grand Trad Tavern.
All right.
We've taken down the Manjula that was terrorizing the desert, so that bounty's all ours now. 'Tis a reward in itself to know that one less threat menaces the capital. Of course, we should collect our fair compensation, as we've most certainly earned it. I'm glad we were able to help people too. Will, let's go report to the recruitment center before we forget. Forden is set to make his proclamation tomorrow. No matter what happens, let's try to be ready for it. What do you think? What do you think Forden's... That's his name, the old man's name, the grandpa. Okay. So, you heard my prediction, but the other thing about the weapon of mass destruction is that it's going to... Will I try Marvel Rivals? Probably not. It's not my type of game. But the weapon of mass destruction, that's a Gundam, is going to sacrifice the entire population of the city. Oh, no, not the entire population, but just the quote unquote lesser tribes in that population. Yes. Unfortunately, I don't like PvP, and I also don't really like FPSs. And also, even a third person kind of makes me get motion sick. So it's best I don't do that. Also, I enjoy things with story and not just pure PvP. I like PvE. I like fighting shit. Just not people. But I hear people are having a lot of fun with it.
Now then.
Well, I suppose we ought to turn in for the night, once we finish our plates. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
It would seem the disaster was averted.
No! It's another disaster is coming up. But thank you for that, narrator. It's kind of reassuring.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king.
I played some of Borderlands and that was fun. I just mostly don't like PvP. But also I was really bad at it. But I'm bad at every video game, so whatever. Sisha, you know what game Sisha is good at? Gacha games.
The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
Sisha is ridiculously OP at gacha games.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me. If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their heart.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know. First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Okay, so that was just a review. To catch everybody
I
up,
heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
Well, you have no choice. The past king was kind of seems pretty powerful right now.
They conceded that one quickly.
Wait, would the final
Though I
boss be
suppose it's a
fighting
hard
the
thing to
face in
deny,
the sky?
What with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
We can't assassinate Louis?
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
Well, we can do a lot of things that are worse than death.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
Oh yeah, that's true. That was our main goal.
What the hell was the king thinking? Greece was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength.
Oh my gosh, I got confused for a second when Stroll said that. I was like, His Highness is Greece's son? No, that's not what he said. He meant His Majesty's son. I was like, what did I miss?
We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone.
Kidnapped!
I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
You're kidding.
Where could Maria have gone? Wait. Oh no. Oh, I'm going. Oh, wait.
What now?
Just in case, I'm gonna switch my. Switch him back to. Seeker. Something actually usable. Just in case we go into a battle or some shit. I don't want to be wielding an abacus.
Whatever.
Maria? Oh, you mean that kid? Yeah, I saw her earlier. Really? Where was she headed? The stairs, north of Sunshade Road. You know, by the general store. It didn't look like to be running an errand, though.
Hey!
The general store. We might find someone else who saw her if we head over there. Okay, can we go back? Can we talk to Fabienne? Heard from Fabienne. What's this with Maria being gone? First I hear she's been holding herself up in her room, and now this. You know, none of the regulars would complain if she closed up and given the circumstances. So if you came here in search of a meal, I feel bad. Wait.
Fancy a bit?
I said that wrong, but whatever. Those words were words. Please look after Maria. You have my thanks. Okay. Is there a hunt train going on right now? Why am I getting notifs? There is. Oh shit, ran to a wall.
Oh, anyway. Ridiculous.
More, help look for Maria too. Oh, have you seen her? And he's like, no.
What you need?
The army apparently took care of that necromancer everyone's been talking about. Oh, yeah, the army did that. He should have been judged here. That would have made everyone feel much better.
Ridiculous.
Well... Oops, wrong way.
I'm just...
Chat chat.
This is alright.
Fancy a wager on who would become the next king? I'm going all or nothing on Lewis. It'll just end up being Forden. Sorry, but this will be an easy money for me. The safe and boring pick, eh? I'm looking forward to the results.
Hey, mister!
I bet the next king's gonna punish the bad tribes. Oh, fuck this shit. You better run away, Elta. They're gonna kill you. Oh my god, this kid.
Hey, listen.
How to handle this?
Sorry, but...
Hello.
Hey!
Say, we're looking for a little girl. Have you seen anyone like that around here? Oh, could it be that half-blood? If so, then yes, I did see her. She was muttering Papa and looking all sad. I saw her go through the back alley. Maria, could she have gone to the Grand Cathedral?
What is it?
I'm out of ideas.
What should I do? What should I do?
Ridiculous.
Any restock on
These
those
quite fresh.
cool waters? No? Shit. I wanted fruit water.
I'm in it now.
Okay, we'll look for Maria. Maria, don't do anything crazy.
This is alright. Now, how did I wind up here?
There's so many conversations around me.
What in tarnation?
They say anyone can be king, but everyone knows it'll ultimately come down to Louis or Forden. It's hardly even a contest, as Sanctifex Forden will most surely be crowned. Those stones are just another one of Louis's cruel tricks. No one wants Louis on the throne. The people support his eminence Forden. Attitudes like you are precisely what will give Louis a greater voice. I beg your pardon. Have you any idea how the poor feel? Your narrow minds will be your undoing. Louis is a fool, but he's still a beacon of hope for the city's outcasts. Wait, Louis is the one who's going to be sacrificing all the outcasts. Forget Forden doing that. That's exactly what Louis is going to do. One of them is going to do it. I don't know. That's why there's so much racism in this game. They both have their flaws, though I suppose you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone more promising.
Look at that.
Tension seems high.
This is alright.
Maria? Wait, she went in? Oh shit. I didn't expect that.
What shall I do?
Okay.
This
Can we
is
talk to the head
alright.
first?
How did I wind up
Get
here?
our cool shit? No? Yes? Yes, no?
Hello.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. Huh, she just went inside. Wait, you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes looked, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. Oh dear.
Huh? Why?
Oh dear. What do I even say?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I?
Music time.
But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right. But much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
We become king and then stab Louise.
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
We have the stab plan, but it just delays a little bit, okay? Wait. Honestly, if anybody becomes king, right after that, we can probably just stab Louis then. He won't be invincible forever.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims.
Like, if Louis becomes king, he might
today,
get the...
we should content ourselves with
he
rest
might get
and recovery.
his magic, like, scepter and shit, so that probably won't be good. Anyway. Stab him after we become king. Main goal, right there. We just need to pivot a little. Or we can support Forden and then make him stab Louis. Either way, pretty good.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Except Forden's probably not a good man. Forden's probably a bad man. Hey! Wait, have we ever seen the will out of his coat? I never noticed. Yeah, either way, stabby.
Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
I'm not awake enough for this. Whoop. Let's think about it together. You know, we're best bros. We're friends. We're good bros. Okay.
Let's think about it together.
Wait. Also, he took off his headband. Oh, he's adorable in another way.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one.
I think that headband is supposed to be like
strange,
a helmet.
if I'm honest.
Cause Gallica gets one too, in
That
battle.
book. Is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Can you read? Want to read it?
Want to read it?
Now that I know I can't be sassy because it gives me points. I can't pick any options I want to pick.
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
We straight up weren't listening.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
How come His Royal Highness doesn't have horns like a Clamar?
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime!
Did we ever get to know the prince's name? Or has he always just been referred to as the prince? And the king is the king.
To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne!
Oh, tournament arc?
Our aspirants will set out on
Maybe
a
that's
grand
part
tour
of...
the three allied
Is there gonna be
nations'
like a big
capitals,
reveal?
taking part in a variety of exciting trials.
Is that a plot point, their names? Or did we both not pay attention?
First, we have the exhibition of the brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win.
Oceania's capital? Is that Brylehaven?
Official word is This event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch?
Do we get to go to a new city? I want to go to a new city.
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it will be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like
they
a
can
bit
sell
about all
tickets
this
and
being
make
in
bank.
the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state.
Sell
The
tickets,
throne's empty.
concessions.
This smells like the theocracy
Freaking
at
merch?
work. Probably Forden himself.
Dude! The king was named? Okay, okay, look it up. Spoilers for us. I'm just kidding. Theocracy at work.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan, and then we can take action. As an elder, I'm an outcast in the city. I think that gives us an advantage here.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance.
Oh,
of
it's
finding the
Ladeus!
formula.
That's right! I wonder why they chose that name then. Hitler-Deus, oh my gosh. It was Hitler the entire time! The face in the sky! And maybe the final boss?
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's
Thinky
actually
thoughts are
risking
having?
their life here.
Or being had, yes? Thinky thoughts? Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
That's what I said. Yes.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
I'm doing it for the prince, my boyfriend.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words the prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
I inherited Grius's journal.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger?
Yes, very, very vague thinky thoughts are being had. Because this is just the beginning of the game. we did one dungeon.
Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Thinky thoughts will change later. I don't want to go to the... Are you ready? Are you really set on running off again? I have to carry his legacy. No, we're not doing it for Grius. Should we admit that we're nervous? I guess so.
I'll admit I'm nervous, but...
Do it for the prince.
Of course you are. Who'd not be?
Do it for your boyfriend.
I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
Woof, your Majesty! I hadn't thought of that. I'll never actually succeed. That's the plan. No, we're confident. That's the first step to being a king, is to speak like
the plan
one.
from the start.
Your Majesty is right, Stroll. Freaking get used to it.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
Yeah, sorry, Maria. Goodbye. We're all leaving you, like everyone else did.
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Can we, like, write her letters or something?
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You be a good king.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Oh, we are going to a new city. Yay!
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
I forgot about
Carriage might
gauntlet
save our
runners.
chances, if we could find one.
The ships with legs.
Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
No, he's the candidate, lol. I'm the one I'm not a kid. I'm asking the questions here. Woof, bro! Let's not come off too strong, okay?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Oh, a little bit sweaty.
That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Oh, this is when we might meet up with Katarina again. The famous bounty hunter, #1.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on! There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you not here for this tournament then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any
Who
idea
the
who
fuck is that dude? Oh dear. This fashion disaster.
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
He even has a fashionable pet. Yes, it certainly is a statement.
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
Yeah.
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
To stop his evil deeds? We don't need to win. Maybe he has a big head. We don't need to win. We just need to catch Luis's attention. In fact, if we don't win, it's even better, right? Because then Louis will be like, why don't you join up with me, baby? You're a cutie.
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
The main character just adjusted their collar, and I thought that was really cute.
A guard captain?
Thank you.
This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
Thank you for listening.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
There's nothing pitiful about it.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Ah, thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
It certainly make us really famous, because not only does all of the knights know him, all of the state guards and everybody know him, all of the people who have lost children would also know him. We'd become very popular if we take him down. It's genius.
I guess
Also, it's a good
fair.
thing to do. Okay, so. it's not just for selfish gain. Trust me. Not just with the treasure. Not only because we saw his bill was posted up for 100K.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
What to do? What in the
Think. A beat-down gauntlet runner like my dad's can't handle much. But if I really want to be king, I gotta go big and nab something that'll stand out at the exhibition.
Oi!
Oh, what's the whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me you're actually thinking of participating in the tournament for the throne. Oh, the audacity of youth. That's rich. Demo Man Goddard. Is that somebody who's gonna be, like, a recurring character? A mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of as king. That idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Louis dare to. The only thing that's older than this codger are his endless complaints. Let's just ignore him and head to the reception desk. I suppose he's a candidate too.
What to do?
I can't forgive that, no, sir.
I'm too late. All the eye-catching postings are already taken. Though a bounty need not be a person. If I procure the head of some horrific monster, like a human, my family's name will be known to the world in no time. Hold on a minute. Isn't it besting a monstrosity like that a bit more complicated?
What to
What a straw.
True.
If a guard captain is struggling with this bounty, then I say it's the perfect target for us. I don't think many would take it out from under us, but you may as well grab the request besides. Make it official. What does this card say? What a bunch of idiots. It's almost laughable. They think they have a shot at becoming king. What a bunch of jokers.
Hey!
Hey, would it be alright if we accepted the bounty contract for Heisme? Was that how they say it? Heisme? Well, you're sure you can handle that? Well, you can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Yeah, of course. You're an odd one, alright. Either that or you're just green. Head to Martyria. Head to Martyra. You can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
Alright, for 100K. The old castle town kidnapper. I need to find and bring in Heisme, a notorious criminal tied to a series of kidnappings in Martyra. Despite his bounty, he has evaded capture, and his true identity remains a mystery.
Let's call it.
Okay, we got the contract, Let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
You're not saying the whole thing.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well,
just change the subject, Stroll. Yeah, of course. Oh no, what did Hulkenberg get us?
How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
Oh dear, they're both hiding things from each other. Oh, is it gonna be some animal? Are we? Oh gosh. I need the most unique of vessels.
You don't sound too sure about that.
That exudes kingliness, you know, so we can be the top of the popularity charts.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
But you're still wearing the cape.
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title.
Oh.
We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Man, the king was probably, like, made sick by the church by the looks of it, gosh. And then was finally killed by Louis. They were both after the throne, like... There was a whole damn council that was talking about taking the throne. Not just Borden and Louis. The opening ceremony for the tournament is tomorrow.
Let's rest.
We should probably stay inside and rest today. Okay.
Well met, eh?
Hey, will you be staying in this inn for some time? I'd really like to, but... Haha. So you like it here too? Then you're one of us. Well, whatever it is you end up doing, be sure to come see Maria and Fabienne again. Not that it's really my concern, but those two seem to really like you a lot.
Hey!
I asked Fabienne for the map of Martyra, and she gave me the one from Grius' personal effects. It covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town, but a military map always has more details.
Yeah.
Fabienne continues to be our anchor. To pay her back, let's achieve our goals.
Fancy a bit of info?
Do you have info about Martyra? No? Fuck.
Now then.
Our preparation seems to be proceeding without issue. Well, apart from one massive overtuned uncertainty. Never mind. Forgive me for my mutterings. Just please do not be surprised, no matter what we're presented with.
Don't push yourself too much.
Tomorrow you depart. Maria will most assuredly miss you dearly. So please come back and say hello when you can. Even if it's only every once in a while.
Hello.
I've decided I'm heading to Brylehaven. It's much too boring just to spend my days at the inn. I'm going to see the so-called exhibition for myself. Goodbye, Elda. You do well to see the world too someday. You know, I don't recognize you, sir. Are we close? Okay, we can't go out. So, let's just sing bye to everyone, and then we're off. I haven't seen Maria since I came back from the recruitment center. I wonder if something's wrong. She better not smuggle her way into our carriage, our our traveling vessel that Hulkenberg won't tell us what is.
What?
Okay, well, save onto a new file. Oh, that's the last file. And then we're back to 1 now. Alright, that's it. That's it. It's time for bed. Let's go. Let's take out our little live video feed of the prince and fall asleep. The bed is simple but clean, and has an aroma that reminds me of a clear sunny day. Maybe it's time to call it a night? Yeah. We'll be fine.
Good night.
Rest well. Late night on Arbor's Day.
Can I come in?
We're never asleep.
What's wrong?
Well, you're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Wow, she considers this our home. Okay.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of the strange and distant places we visit.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Wait, is this gonna be Hulkenberg without her cape?
Good night.
Do we get to see that? Good night, Maria. It's a jumpsuit. Oh, I
was hoping for a chance to speak.
Oh, it's
before
got
we
the
set out.
tiniest pockets. Whoa, those things are useless. What do they hold? Business cards? 1 coin?
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital.
Oh!
Do you recall?
She remembers. So that was her. When you got me thrown at.
I remember your stunt getting me flung in the wastes.
Oh, our MC looks so fucking cute. I don't know, man.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another.
Oh! You were the sacrifice.
So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Because it doesn't praise this church enough, okay? It praises a
So it
equal
is a fiction
government.
written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, it's not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream, 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello, Prince. Ooh, animated cutscene. Whomst is this?
Lady Juna!
Oh wow, that's that's a fantasy outfit. Oh my gosh, it's an idol! Oh, I see, I get it now. It's an idol outfit. I'm gonna get copyright struck because of this. Yay, pachi pachi. Oh gosh, is she gonna earn a standing, or is she gonna be our friend? Are you friend or foe? Oh my gosh, that outfit! Oh, holy shit!
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of...
Oh my, that was the opening act? Oh, my god.
The crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage.
Oh, I can't wait to go to a
Next,
new
our would-be
city.
monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown.
What?
closest to the throne. I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
Oh wow, yeah, he gets all the fireworks and shit. Oh yeah.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats
Totally
beyond.
fair competition.
This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition.
Yeah, right?
How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race?
Oh dear.
Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Is he actually gonna get there? Fly from the skies again?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Like, why would he?
Then what becomes
This
of
is so
us?
stupid.
Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel.
It's this dude! Of fucking course it's this dude!
So he was one of Luis's.
He's just as flashy as
The fallen
Zorba,
king
the
embraced
fucking
Sanctism and
necromancer.
all its
Oh my
holy tenets, and
god.
for what?
Louis, you
It was
attract the
nothing
weirdest
before
fucking
Lord
people.
Louis. Look to the sky all you wish.
Is
No
this
God
fucking
can
weirdo?
save you.
Okay, okay.
What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward.
Oh, he's cute.
By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss.
I don't know how I feel about
In
these
it more
people
for the
though.
Gauntlet brothers
Oh,
than
this
the
is gonna be a
throne,
friend,
it's
right?
Lena
Thumbs
Kaden.
up!
Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life.
Free treats for
Thomas
life.
O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo
Oh
Maurizio.
Christ.
Wow.
These are some characters, holy
if we
shit.
lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate.
I'm surprised.
Do we have an Elden boy
there's not-
present? Come on, let's see a face.
Hi.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Get out of here, I can hear.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Oh, another animation?
So, contestants, are you ready?
I want to know what our ride
What?
is.
Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
Oh dear. Are we riding? What the fuck?
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you buffoon. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! I gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
That does look pretty fun to ride. Although I think I would get sick. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this a part of my mission to aid the prince. Ooh, fun animations. I love our ship. It's got a little tail. It's adorable. Whoa, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I take that as a compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for the little test run. What is happening right now?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martira. Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a ways south. Oh dear. 4 different places until we get there.
Let us hurry.
Can we just go straight there?
Place.
Wow!
Yeah, okay. Martira. Here it is. Down to Martira, eh? On this crass lake, so I'd say that'll be 4 days. 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than a carriage. And surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed.
Spectacular!
Bully good! Now kinch those breeches, chaps. Full steam ahead to Martira Old Castletown. Are we going through all the checkpoints, or are we just going straight there?
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia,
Neurus.
it was not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Noble District Underhall. That was a nice camera angle.
Are you there?
Very fancy.
I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
Someone just left him alone. He was like, yes, add this and add that. And then he used all of his funds.
You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
Is there going to be a ship upgrading portion to this game? Is Nearest going to give us tasks?
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
He was pretty much just on board
Is that enough?
right away.
Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
Well, I trust Hulkenberg, so if she trusts him, then I guess. If we die together.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
What a response.
Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
What is that block on our table?
So,
These
summing up,
paperweights.
our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me.
Enough
A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
We can actually bathe? We couldn't even do that at the inn.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Gauntlet Runner. The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with them. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on the way there.
Oh, yeah?
I've never been on a Gauntlet Runner. Kinda want to see what the engine room is like. The runner makes a smooth ride, at least. His eccentricities aside, he certainly earned his title as a court engineer. That said, I'm more concerned with its unseen workings. I do hope he hasn't made any dubious additions. There's a map showing the area around our destination, Martyra.
Let's see here. And there's a campground.
A small sand dune at the path of Martyra. Given the vantage point it provides, it should be the safest resting point. Sand dune.
There's a campground.
A large boulder.
And there's
and then
a
grassy plain before we go to Martyra.
Ooh.
A carriage can't begin to compete with the gauntlet runner's speed. I suppose they've earned their reputation. That I'm in constant fear of losing my lunch is far from ideal, but once I'm used to it, I'm sure the journey will be pleasant. Can we see through it? Whoa. People live out there? There's just houses we're passing by? I thought I saw palm trees before. Stairs to the cockpit. The cockpit appears to be up above here. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want to go overboard. Perhaps I should stay away for now. Or the other side. Much the same. I think we're going in circles. We go up to the deck. Ooh. You get a real peek outside. Holy shit. Look at this. What the fuck? Oh, there are palm trees. This is really fun to look at, actually. What is up there? Like drones? Or are they birds? Oh my gosh. This is actually really fun to look at. There's not much right now because we're just in sand dunes. Oh, look at the leggies go! I fucking love the gauntlet runner. Okay. Let's continue. Engine room. There we go. Oh, there's more. But there's clothes. Washing machine. A machine that does laundry. Handmade by Nurse. Seems there's nothing in it at the moment. Can we change clothes? There's more. Hi, more. Upright cleaning tool. Maybe not now. But the vacuum cleaner. Neurus's research desk. This must be where the new inventions are born. Small cabinet. Some unique items are lined up here. Neurus's personal belongings, I think. Look at those glasses. Those are bunny glasses! Bag of cotton. There's a fluffy bag that's perfect for sitting on. If I sat on it, I don't think I'll be able to move. I've never smelled this fragrance before. I can't tell whether it's used for food or for fuel. Just a pile of suspicious powder.
Now, where was I?
I feel Moore's presence. Let's go talk with Moore. Let's see what he thinks about this tournament thing. Hi, cat.
Here, kitty.
Oh.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Oh, he doesn't want to say anything?
Mm-hmm.
So your journey has begun. May you meet all manner of people across these untrodden lands. Archetypes are influenced by connections of the heart, so to speak. Which means the more hearts you encounter, the more your own might grow. I sincerely look forward to seeing what your journey will bring to my research. Thanks, more.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Yeah, I'll always visit more. As long as I'm allowed to, because at some point I think we're probably not going to be allowed to. Oh dear, a heart. Wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time on a gauntlet runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like the pipe's in here too. Call the runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners are use magla crystals as fuel to run, you see? Magla crystals? Oh, I see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you travel the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. Runner's actual legs are based on colossal beasts, made a zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told in to a captive audience, with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Some other time. Anyways, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. I like how Gallica's fairy magic is like a different shape. It's like a sparkly star shape. You will continue towards your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things that you won't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. I say, you gave me a start there. Were you trying to get my attention, Will? Terribly sorry, but I've got to focus on driving for now. Shake off the rust a bit. If you want to chat, best find me in the evenings. What? Magic igniter. Enormous compared to those used by the army. If I recall correctly, it uses magla crystals as fuel. Igniter? Question mark? I've never seen an igniter like this before. Does it shoot lasers?
This?
It's Neris's homemade washing machine. Washing clothes can sometimes cleanse the mind too. Doing laundry will take my mind off of things, increasing my max MP.
Understood.
That's what it does? Oh, cleaning with a vacuum.
Come on!
This weird tool is actually a cleaning igniter that Neris modified to create wind that collects dust. Pretty nifty. I know it's hard, but all the lifting and bending over is sure to strengthen your legs, yeah? If I clean the Gauntlet Runner, my max HP will increase.
Got it.
Don't want to do that now? Gotcha. Oh, Hulkenberg.
Speaking of...
Neris said he's got a kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hush Honeybee. Okay, and see through there for the serving. Use the Gauntlet Runner's cooking table to whip up some food for you and your allies. Eating prepared meals can grant your party various positive effects. To cook, you need ingredients. Buy them, win them, or find them lying around. Try to experiment as much as possible. After you've made every dish at least once, you may learn how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. Oh boy, that's something I would just use a guide for. Or save scumming. There are some ingredients here. Maybe Nearest went shopping? You don't meet pristine Clearwater red grass. Yep, that makes the hush honeybee thing. But Mora coney meat and orgo sugar. Whose handwriting is this? There are notes here about new potential recipes. Red grass roasted beetle? Curative coney roast recipe? Coney stew recipe. Oh geez. Holistic white fish platter recipe. Critical meatballs recipe. I read that as eyeballs for some reason and I was slightly concerned. Steadfast stew recipe. Precision fermented ribs. Stale black bread recipe. Want to make something? If so, we should try to have everyone teach us their culinary specialty. Not right now, but I might do some cooking because that sounds fun. I think. Oh, Stroll, are you motion sick? Ugh, I feel drunk. You okay?
I'm sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle the swaying of the carriage, but it's another beast. Seems I'll need to learn to endure it. Watchtower. Oh boy. Oh. The Magma is not going that fast around us. Oh, it's got a tail! I mean, I knew that, but you can see it wagging! What should I do? I didn't realize how long it'd be since we took a well-earned break. Hey, what are you trying to do here? Oh no, what should I do? Runner activities? Laundry's really piling up, like. Not likely, like it or not, you're a candidate, so you have to have clean clothes. We only wear one outfit. Everybody only wears one outfit. I, of course, wash my clothes every day, so I literally sparkle. I kind of want to just up my MP, but you do that by leveling anyway.
What now?
Yeah, I'm like a stupid level anyway. Oh well. Let's do some cooking. I'm so sleepy. Oh, what's this? The bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I could read are New World Travel Diary, Pride and Persuasion. Not now. It doesn't take a day, does it? This book outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. I haven't started yet. Oh, it's probably like it takes a couple days for you to read the whole book and then get something. Nero's probably left this here, huh? Let's take it over to the window if you want to read it together. If I read this book, I may gain more eloquence. Shall we spend some time reading this book? What about the other one? So I can get eloquence, or... This appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Expand the mind? Imagination. Imagination or eloquence I can get. Maybe I'll do that instead. It's Nearest's personal collection of books. They're too technical for me to understand. What does my virtues look like? Eloquence or what the fuck was it? Oh gosh, I already forgotten. Was it imagination? Oh, I'm so stupid. We can earn more eloquence, sure. Yeah. Let's save. We need to speak well if we're going to be king. We already don't speak very much as the main character of a JRPG. Yeah, let's read the book.
What's that?
Wow, that is a nice seat. The window. Oh my gosh, if you fall over, you're gonna snap your leg in half. Bro. Whatever. Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section's part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
Probe for weak points? Why? To strike them down in one hit. To gain the upper hand. To exploit them without mercy. To gain the upper hand, to strike them down in one hit. They all sound kind of the same, but also worse. Obviously, I want to exploit them without mercy. I'm going to save scum. To get the most out of this. To ensure they don't even have a chance to think?
You're kidding!
You strike their weak points and then negotiate while they're still reeling from it. That's just brute force, though. I feel like studying the art of persuasion has slightly increased my eloquence. Yeah, that's not good. That's no good. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna save scum. I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. Or maybe it doesn't matter what choice I make. I hope it matters. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon.
Wait, we didn't
and the
get
curtain of
nighttime
night
reads?
falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Respite? I always thought it was pronounced respite. Desert camp. Wait, we have a cooking downstairs. Why are we camping upstairs? At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced. Is that what that says? In darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked territory is dangerous, even with the stalwart Gauntlet Runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While in an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. 3 days until we reach Martyra. Our first time camping on the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? Ooh. Oh, these are our casual outfits! Well, basically we took our jackets off. It looks like our friend nearest does not have a casual outfit. Campfire. They're insects gathered by the campfire.
Yep.
Oh, apparently you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Helkenberg, anyway. I should try and catch one. Lumi bee. I caught one of the bugs gathered by the campfire. When it's my turn to cook, I should use it as an ingredient. Okay. Well, we're gonna save scum for real quick. Let's see if I can get everything out of that book. I am a scum of saving. It's me! Scum of saving! Pride and persuasion. Alright, what do we say? We did the sassy answer last time.
What are you talking about?
To strike them down in one hit. To gain the upper hand.
Got it.
They all sound so normal. I think it must be so you finish the fight in a single blow.
You're kidding.
But is it really a negotiation so you beat them up? Shouldn't that be more of a last resort? Slightly increase my eloquence.
Alright.
This is also 3 glowy things. Okay, well, that didn't do much better. Maybe I was supposed to gain the upper hand. Alright, last thing to try.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below
Thank you,
the horizon,
narrator.
and the curtain of night falls over the land.
I do like your
Protected
voice.
within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
What now?
Being scum. That's what's now. Oh shit. Wrong one.
What's that? What are you talking about?
Rope for weak points. Why? To gain the upper hand.
Sure.
So that you can gain the upper hand, perhaps.
No kidding.
Oh, I see it. Oh, this is definitely the right answer. It feels a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be. I feel like paying attention to the art of persuasion has increased my eloquence. Oh, yep, this was the right answer.
All right.
Yay, for Sparklies! We're so eloquent. Mwah. We're so popular with the people when we have a speech or something. I don't know. I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as
Thank
the
you, narrator.
scorching sun
This is
sinks
the last
below
time.
the horizon,
I'll make
and the
you
curtain
say
of night
these.
falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Wait, it's red this time? Wait, the Lumi bee is different.
Yep.
This time it's a Dream Eater moth. What? I didn't know there would. What? It's random? It's not a Lumi bee? Okay, I'm gonna cook a different bug then. Well, I mean, let's
What now?
save this time. Because we did the right answer. We're so smart we did the right answer. Is it this one? No, going back.
Your thoughts?
Oh, how was that ride, eh? Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace, awe-inspiring, tear-jerking? Absolutely. The runner's such a guilty pleasure, though credit where it is due. My tinkering certainly helped make her what she is. Though, full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she could just fly, but that's another story for another day. Off you go. Better get your 40 winks. Oh, Stroll has imaginations. Hey, are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Stroll, maybe I can hone my imagination. Should I spend time with Stroll? No.
I see.
That's alright. I wanna see what Hulkenberg can give me. Oh, good night, Kiko. Dream of chicken legs. They run real fast and are super efficient and get you exactly where you need to go. Alright, Kiko, good night. Yum! Chicken legs are friends, not food. There's a map showing the area. Oops. I didn't need to know that. Thank you.
Well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? No! I clicked that too fast. Alright, guess we're spending the day with Hulkenberg. I hope there's just nothing else that I need to do beforehand. Whatever. This power we've awoken to. I have all sorts of questions, but what I find really curious are these forms we take on. Each has their own unique aspect, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that?
Certainly.
I think it's cool.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking of how they look, Brissy. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not, then, the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence, why is it so exhausting, and why it cannot be maintained for long? The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Hulkenberg and I talked about things to come. I feel like my imagination increased.
All right.
Oh, such small thinky thoughts. It's getting quite late, but we've a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Hulkenberg and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl? Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to go through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest? We'll arrive in Martira in 2 days, huh? Oh. Courage and... what is that? Wisdom? Wisdom. I can get them. I can make food, or I can buff my MP or HP, or I can read the rest of that book for eloquence. I guess that's just what we're gonna do for a couple days, huh? Ooh. Is it because it's a clear day? Was it a sandy day before? I just want to look outside. I'm surprised we can lift such a heavy door, but I mean, we should be pretty strong, right? Okay, I'm a little
All right,
lost. Where was the sweeping? here? There's some pristine clear water and Mora coney meat. I wonder who left them here. I could use these for cooking. I didn't know that was a thing. Could I have gotten something more? Oh! Oops. How did I not discover these places before? Oh, jeez. Engine room corridor. And here's the cleaning.
Alright then.
And the thingy. What should I do? Just do more eloquence? Whatever. I'll be extremely eloquent by the end of this. I want to finish that book.
What now?
I probably won't change my mind and come back, but... The bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I could read are... Let's finish this. Nearest... okay, blah blah blah.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This next part reviews some basics. Even if you make a flawless first impression, as a discussion progresses, the other person may erect an emotional wall and start giving you the cold shoulder. No matter what you say, they'll remain unreceptive. In these situations, issue a challenge. You must shock their senses to break down their walls. Shock their senses? How would you go about doing that? Pretend to cry! Scare them. Tear them down! You would just pretend to cry. Just straight up bawl.
About that.
Maybe I'd pretend to cry.
What?
Like use crocodile tears until they give in? I guess that strategy might work against some people. I feel like studying the air slightly increased my health.
Alright.
That's definitely not the right answer, but it's funny. Getting someone's agreement doesn't seem like it would be too complex, but there's actually a lot to consider. There's still some more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time. I'm just gonna
Coming
read the
now
book
into
every day.
view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree.
Man-eating
The
tree?
gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Ooh. Tree of Prophecy.
Wow.
It's so pretty.
That's...
It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nearest pulled a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket, and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow, Nearest, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake.
Hmm?
You're sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed it to the safety of my mind. I've no need for the sketch itself anymore. Tree of Prophecy drawing. I received Nereus's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there!
Oh, we can show Maria. That's what this is for. Hey. Well, yeah, this is what Gallica's saying now. Why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place. Next time we're in Grand Trad, I should give this drawing to Maria.
Huh?
A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely! Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of a favorable development. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. We took a brief detour, but I find that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
Alright.
But no, I have to pick the right answer for my eloquence. I need a save scum.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives.
Oh,
in a
there's so many
quiet clearing,
cutscenes.
concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
The way the narrator is narrating this just makes me think that we're gonna run into trouble. Like, we're not gonna have the Gauntlet Runner and then run into trouble. Like, on our way back or something. We'll be in Martyra the day after tomorrow. I wonder what kind of place Martyra is. Alright, now we save scum.
What now?
Tee. We need to choose the most eloquent of answers and study like a good boy. Come on.
What's that?
It's probably more interesting to talk to the people instead of reading a book. Whatever. Stare them down.
Look at that.
Stare them down or something?
Sure,
I'm sure that would come as a shock to some people, but most would just assume that you're glaring. Damn it! Why do I choose the wrong answer every single time? Fuck. Oh gosh, I wish I could just... Is there a way that I can just...
Alright.
Go to the menu so I can save scum like a true pro.
Come what as though them.
Yeah.
Alright.
The Gauntlet.
Rock Den Clan. Camp.
What now?
Why is it always the third answer that I pick? I'm terrible. Terrible at this game. Alright.
What's...
Get it right this time. Maybe I'd scare them.
Okay!
Oh, I get it. The basic says to find their weak points, right? So I guess you could imply that you would know their weakness. I feel like paying close attention. Yes!
Alright.
That's right. I'm so good at this. Getting someone's agreement doesn't seem like it would be too complex, but there's a lot to consider.
Coming now in one.
Nice tree, nice tree. I like how we're there. Like really tiny. When he starts sitting down to draw.
Alright.
The gauntlet runner or monster.
Oh, I just realized. My prediction for what the announcement would be is completely wrong. I did not expect a tournament arc. Well, it's not a tournament arc. We're not really. I mean, actually, we're probably going to have to fight people soon. All those people that they introduced. Okay. Red bug. Eat the red bug.
Speaking of...
Excellent timing. I've just heard something that caught me rather by surprise. After our cart to Grand Chad was beset by bandits, and you were thrown out, you walked the desert to reach the city.
Your thoughts?
Such a vast and empty expanse. An easy land to get lost in, I'm sure. Well, I had Gallica.
Fair point.
Of course. You've no need to worry with her at your side, I suppose that's why she's been tasked with the role of messenger.
So?
Well, in the event that if you ever find yourself lost in the wilds, let me offer my own advice. Search for the first star. That star moves to the west in the evening, and to the east at nighttime. Moves to the west in the evening, and east at nighttime? What? Time and again, it helps correct my path in my journey to find His Highness. Still, I must say, I did not expect to return to a life on the road. It will be a long journey yet. Perhaps we'd better rest while we can. Can we see the star now? Which way is west? This way? Oh, I don't see shit. Okay, we'll talk to Stroll. Last. So we can up our thinky thoughts. So it's a daily thing we can do. Wait, these are her beds? Oh, wow. You can rest in the Gauntlet Runner's sleeping quarters. Time will pass, but your virtues won't improve at all. Interesting. We can see our friends. I feel like I should be doing more things, but there's nothing to do, I don't think. Shit. I can't find the engine room. Straight terrible at directions.
All right, then.
I thought it was that way. Is it up this? Is it on the deck? No, that's not right. That's where it came from. Shit. It should be like downstairs. It's not that. Oh. Found it.
Alright then.
I'm trying to find to see if I can find nearest to talk to. Where are you? Hello, sir. Oh! We can also talk to him. I don't want to. I want to talk to Stroll. It's either wisdom or... I think Stroll is... imagination? Whatever. What did you want to talk about? Oh, that you, lad? Just in time. Mind helping me out a bit? No. I was gonna give the reactor an expression. Abstruse and convoluted as it is. Rest assured, a look won't do you any harm.
Right then.
Ah, well, that's fair. Some days your heart's not into it for detail work. Give me a shout if you change your mind. Now I'm gonna talk to my friend. Oh, now I just have to figure out where. Here? I was just there. I've forgotten my directions. There you go.
What now?
Just in case.
Hey.
Hey, are you looking for something to do? Oh, yeah, this does the same thing.
Now then.
So, next up is Martyra. It seems like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the northern fortress, and awakened a mysterious power. I'd once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of time long past.
Speaking of
which, I've been thinking of perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Power isn't everything? They had no allies?
What's that about?
Power isn't everything.
Oh, I see.
Ah, I see. As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. That sounds right. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, you've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well.
Then...
if we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'd be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. I felt my imagination grow. Wow, I said that weird. I felt my imagination grow as Stroll and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
Alright.
Yay! So imaginative. No, well, I mean, we're still vapid, but it's something. Come now. It's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Stroll and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ooh! Animation! Oh, her wings are so pretty, actually.
We're out of the desert!
Huh?
Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's,
A cannonade.
There's a weird purple dude in his weird purple ship.
My star is rising! Ah!
Yeah, it's a weird purple dude. Glodo.
Sanctism will reign!
Oh, Jesus.
It's them.
Oh, of course they can attack like that. I didn't even think about that. They look like animals. Like dinosaurs.
Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Oh no, they both have G names. I'm gonna forget which one's which.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
But they're not the king's candidates.
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Oh. It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot. Just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Glodel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Oh shit! This is something we can choose? Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay, so... Oh man, I don't want to help out Glodel because, like, what if he just turns back to bite us after we help him? Oh, fuck my life. Ooh, Galca's wings are pretty. They're like rainbow, and they've got cute patterns. You don't normally see that. Let's help out. I don't know.
Let's give Glodel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us?
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished!
Guido and his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Oh! Okay.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Petrification magic? Can we petrify the monk, Captain? That's not killing him.
Now, what's the play?
I don't know what the fuck the play is.
All yours.
Come forth, royal soul. Let me help.
I owe you.
By the sworn oath of knighthood, let justice prevail!
In the name, I call upon royal power within. I'll cut you down.
Let's do this. What could you hope to achieve?
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Wind!
I stand
Shit.
ready.
That's my only attack.
Join with me.
We'll team up.
Behold my power.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Too
spot.
early to go to his side. No holding back. Hack and slash.
The freedom of a wanderer. By this power. You better be sure. Let's set it up!
Oh, wait.
Not this.
Ah, fuck.
What could you hope to achieve?
Only a flesh wound.
Don't underestimate me!
Behold! We stand together!
I'm counting on you! I can't afford to hold back. Are you prepared? I'll cut you down!
Oh.
Let's go! More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now! Feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers!
Hang in there!
Sanctism will reign!
I wonder if it does work.
Here.
Witness me, brethren!
No. Oh boy.
Let us fight as one.
Oh, it's resistant against everything.
Perhaps not this.
Sucks ass.
I'm stepping back. Moving to the front.
That's not what I meant.
Knight! Strike me if you dare.
Now, what's the play? I shall vanquish evil. Let me rethink this.
Mother, you fucker.
Could do with this.
Chance! Take this!
This is nothing.
Take this!
I'll not
Hulkenberg's
fall
back.
so easily.
Someone heal her!
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
'Twas needed.
Hulkenberg's
Is everyone
guard
all right?
down.
Not this skill.
Is it? Oh, is it just because they're resistant against everything?
Come! No.
Too slow!
Hold yourself
Sanctism
together!
is supreme! Take this!
Oh, please!
Sanctism will reign! Don't underestimate me!
Go for it!
The freedom by this power. Here.
My thanks!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Here!
That helped.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Oh no, he's just gross.
Hack and slash!
Charge!
They're resistant to everything.
Will reign!
Is that all?
Delay the inevitable!
That's a fancy footwork stroll.
Here they come.
I won't hold back. Scour.
Behold my power!
From our provisions.
Thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Know your
Warriors!
place.
Peasants! Oh, holy light! Sanctism will reign!
Captain's hurt bad!
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing!
Oh shit!
Underestimate me!
Someone, help him back up!
Oh, where?
Just the thing.
I can still
Now,
fight.
what's the play? I shall vanquish evil.
The power of light! Take this!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded! Someone,
I
heal her!
still stand.
Sanctism will reign!
Please!
Brace yourselves!
Hulkenberg's in bad shape!
Come forth,
She needs
royal
help.
soul, with healing power.
Thank you.
Hulkenberg's
I
guard is
stand
down.
ready. From our provisions.
I knew you'd help.
My thanks!
Witness
Are you
me,
prepared?
brethren! Oh, holy light!
They die hard!
Damn you! Take this!
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's badly
yet.
wounded!
Damn
Someone,
it!
heal her!
I won't hold back. We can do this.
Twas needed.
Hulkenberg's guard is down!
I stand waiting.
I can't afford to hold back.
She won't die. She's fine.
No holding back! The power of light! Good, I'm done yet.
Sanctism will reign!
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's badly
Oh
wounded!
god.
Someone, heal her! Hulkenberg's in bad shape!
Seeker!
She needs help!
With healing power.
Thank you.
Even her ears are droopy.
Let justice prevail. Not now.
Oh my gosh, we just need the thing to die.
This should help.
There we go.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
But not to bolting. Maybe it was a choice,
Now,
okay? Also, good morning.
Are you
potato.
prepared for the end?
Ha! I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint.
Oh, thank you for the prayers, Potato.
Hey! Get down here!
Pray that I won't have to deal with this weird purple dude for a while. Oh, he's with the singer.
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I wanted to help. Are you hurt? I guess you live to see another day. Should we pretend to be worried? Are you hurt?
Are you hurt? Of course I'm not hurt. Look, what are you after?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare
Oh my
some
gosh,
manners
her
for a
eyes
crew
are
that
so
saved our lives?
sparkly.
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the...
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot.
Look at Nearest.
So you're not just a pretty face.
Oh, they
You were
both
more
have
help than my useless driver, at least.
interesting fashion senses.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Oh dear.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
Yes, our wonderful representative of this group.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
We caught it ourselves.
Hey, up there!
An airborne?
This one has 4
gauntlet runner.
lingies.
He's actually finished it.
Do we manage to catch his attention?
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
Well, that's a deeper voice than I thought.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools had...
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
What an attitude.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
We're your supporters? Take a wild guess. Yeah, take a wild fucking guess, Louis.
Take a wild guess. Mouth like that's gonna get you killed, kid.
A bold one, are you? I didn't take you for a traveling troupe of jesters.
He's just another no-name candidate.
Hey!
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Is this a warning from the game that I actually have a choice? He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? To help you? To become king? To help save the prince? Those are not answers that I was going to give, okay? I was gonna say, like, to make it, you know, equal for all the tribes or something, and then he can be the one extending the hand, like, oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too, you should join me. I think I'll just go with to become king. Oh boy! Does it actually branch anywhere? I'm so nervous now. To become king. He might see us as an enemy.
Hey, I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
I'm not allowed to choose the wrong answer. I should rethink my response. Oh! Fine. Then it has to be this one, right?
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
No.
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know
he's
what
really
that
laying
vision
it on
built
thick, huh?
Don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
No handshake?
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector.
This is certainly not what I thought would happen.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Ah! Oh, damn and blast!
I might end the stream before Heisme. Whenever I get the chance to.
Did you hear that?
It's been 3 hours. I need to sleep.
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Oh dear.
What say we go check on him?
What say you?
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort.
I love the advanced ancient civilization fantasy trope.
But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are.
Like you?
That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat, who told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Maybe I should look for Comero when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
Providing a spark. An old inventor Nurus once knew is living in Comera, a village near Martira. He may be able to tell us more about the relic once he's shown... that he once showed Nurus. I see. We left Nurus, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello, Prince. Good night, Prince.
Oh.
So, we've arrived in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairies girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up at this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday.
Isn't that
Once we arrived in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Artira, where their client, Barden, awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Oh. It seems like a very gloomy town. Oh dear.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Yes, desolate, that's it.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased.
How did he get here so fast? Did he have an army gauntlet runner? It's only been like a day.
Oh, your pardon.
Yeah, I mean,
Lady
he only
Joanna
left a day
rules this
earlier
city.
than us.
She's also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant. All fights have casualties. It's not my business. Yeah, slander.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Her face gets me every
Are
time.
you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
So? If we can get rid of them, just give us the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on. Don't worry, and I'll sort her
Does
out.
Nearest know what the local delicacy is?
Might well fix the Bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Whoa.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Oh yes, that... From far away, it looks pretty delicious. But the little liggies kind of throws you off. Who doesn't love a good little leggy, though? It looks like mush. Oh god.
Cooked to a delicate
I
finish.
like how there's a
just
little...
enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
A little portion for Gallica.
Oh good. Larval innards.
'Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
I'm sure Hulkenberg has had to eat everything on her travels. So...
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you too.
The rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit. but it's harmless, I assure you.
I know.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Who's the pink gauntlet?
There's a runner.
Rival gauntlet runner. A major candidate's gauntlet runner seems to be here. Okay.
It's your call. Huh, let's see here.
It's a...
Let's see. Here's where we are now. All right. Let's see. Here's where... All right.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
All local specialties? Oh.
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
They're so squiggly. And so squishy sounding.
'Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
That's exactly it.
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I've had such a spacious bed.
Exactly!
We're going to meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Oh, informant?
Aye.
Oh, don't mind me. I only just arrived here just now, so it's not like I overheard the conversation you had with Barden. And even if I did hear something, it's not like I tell anybody. I never would have made it as a professional informant if I didn't know how to handle sensitive information. That's right. If there's anything you need to know about this city, simply ask me. You can always find me here. Another informant. Oh, hello.
Pleasure to see you.
As requested by Barden, the entire tavern has been reserved for your party's private use today. I had to kick out the house full of drunkards for this, so I hope you're all worth it. Still, it's nice of you to come by all this way, traveler. Please, make yourselves comfortable. The beds are in the back, past the door next to the desk. All the cuisine here was delicious to the last meal. Martira is a fine city indeed, which makes this Heismay offense all the more damning. If all we've heard is true, Haunting him will be a trial indeed. Sorry, hunting him. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, I would not be surprised if the man's given into despair. Watching the dancing flames puts me at peace for a moment.
Huh?
There's an insect emitting strange light amid the flames. I obtained a gold beetle. Oh. Yay. I just thought it was shiny.
Got a moment?
We need to meet the... Oh, okay, fine. It's here? Past the tables?
Alright then.
Sorry, where do I need to go? What the fuck do I need to do? Your beds are through the other door. Rest well. The other door? Which fucking door? Oh, this door. Jesus. There's the with the moon on it, of course. Hey, Stroll. Finally free of those tiny runner bunks. Nice to sleep in an inn, isn't it? Love a good inn.
Yeah.
Nothing beats a bed at an inn. I mean, your own bed at home, which I'm assuming you don't have anymore.
Right?
I can see the monsters out there when we camp on the runner, so I rest a little easier in an inn. I wish Nurus would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he is its king. There's a pitcher of water. Should I take a drink? Sure. I caught a faint scent of metal as the bronze coin rolled my way. I obtained 10 reeve. Oh, nice. I drank all the water. I wonder if these rustic flowers were gathered from somewhere nearby. They smell great. Oh, this fireplace. A well-built fireplace. The winters here must be harsher than the ones in Grand Trad. I can feel the skilled craftsmanship in this cupboard. Looks like there's something in the back here. Oh, you just get stuff. Hey, not bad. Maybe Barden left it here for us. Alright, let's turn in for the night. Me, though, actually. Shall turn in for the night, okay? Good night.